Hi friends, welcome to my review channel. और आज मैं let me make it in English. So why I'm doing it in English because today I'm going to start a new chapter of this review. This is going to be a review of a certain book, a book series rather, which I've recently read. Why I'm doing this in English or rather English because the research I've done is majorly the audience of this particular section who are into say bibliophiles. They are bibliophiles. They prefer reading books, such kind of books which you have seen on the thumbnail as well. It's a psychological thriller, murder mystery. Not exactly murder mystery, but yeah, there is some amount of mystery. I won't reveal what is it. But such section who are interested in this particular type of conversation, we have such audience more outside India, and even if the folks who are in India, my friends in India, they tend to be more from the non-Hindi speaking zone. So that's why I'm using this platform and this language to communicate and put this review. However, if you feel that this review can be done in the language as well, please type it in the comments below and I'll recreate the same video in Hindi language. But till then, enjoy this video. I'm going to talk about not just one, but 43 books in this video. I won't take much of a time. It will be going to be a very short, precise, and zoom review. This author, let me talk about the author first. His name is Blake Pierce. Now, Blake Pierce, the kind of research I've done is it may or may not be one person. It can be a group of ghost writers, if I can call it. That's like a group of, it may be a pseudonym also. Pierce may be a pseudonym. But anyway, I haven't really discovered much work of Blake Pierce except for the Jesse Hunt series. Jesse Hunt is more of a psychological thriller. In fact, most of Blake Pierce novels and work has been around psychological thriller always. If I talk about this particular series, this 43 books, Jesse Hunt series is a 43 book series. I'm not going to talk in detail about each of the book, though again it's on you, on the audience. If they feel I should be talking about each book in series, yeah, go ahead and let me know in the comments below and I'll talk about each book. But right now it's going to be a very early notification and a overview type of a review. If you are a bibliophile, if you are interested in reading psychological thriller books in English or in Spanish or any other language you wish, you can probably dig into this series. Blake Pierce, author, again, I'm saying the book name, obviously, there's not one name. You can type it on Google or Amazon, Kindle, or anywhere you find Goodreads also. It's Jesse Hunt psychological thriller series. The first book is Perfect Wife, and second Perfect Block, and so on and so forth. Perfect Life, and everything, so on and so forth. So it's the perfect, and the noun changes as such. So there's 43 books in this series, and there are more such series. So there are series in which Jesse Hunt doesn't exist. So that's a different protagonist in that way. So who is Jesse Hunt, if I can call it without any spoilers? So Jesse Hunt is more like a student of psychology, forensic psychology to be honest. And she's in the final stage. She has to undergo a particular practicum for her records gets published or submitted. She'll be full-fledged into this zone as a job, as a career. Personally, she's married. She's married to this guy named Kyle, and she had a troubled past. What happened in her past, I won't dig into much. What is happening in her current life, current married life, job life, again, I won't dig in much, but you can get it that this book starts in a very candid way and then tend to find certain people coming to the scene. Even her chemistry or her emotional turmoils with her husband Kyle is going to make you raise an eyebrow, if I can call it that. Book is a 43 book whooping series. I personally like it. This can be into a full-fledged web series or at least a movie, if I can recommend it to anyone. If you are, haven't started book reading it but want to probably indulge this hobby as well, so I would say that hey, this is available on Kindle, not much pricey. You can easily find it on your Amazon Goodreads or Amazon Kindle books library. You'll find that, and a book can probably take your 4 to 5 hours if you want to binge read it. So that's how the book journey is. The psychological part or the theory part, I would say it's full on suspense, totally filmy suspense, if I can call it. it has a good drama, honestly. So Jessie Hunt, as a psychological student, she is sharp. She's definitely sharp. Now, I won't really drill into much that, where her psychological tendencies sparked and where I liked it and where I didn't like it, where it raised question. But like I said, hey, it's on you. If you want each book review of this Jessie Hunt psychological series, type it in the comments below and I'll do it. If I have to link it to certain Indian series or show, consider CID meets Gone Girl. It's like that. Though, if I can call it for the perfect fight, the first one, and all the mysteries which are in the second and third books also, it's not that out of the blue kind of a mystery. You can probably could have guessed before the climax scene, before the last few chapters, you would probably guess that, okay, who is my villain in this particular book. But still, the way it's being written, the execution part, that's really good. It'll make you glue to your book or Kindle, whichever way you want. I would say the 300-page book is really an adrenaline rush. You can binge it easily. If you like this genre where we have our protagonist as a criminal profiler interrogating certain psycho killers, serial killers. In fact, there is a scene in the first book in which she is interacting with a convict, and that gives me the vibe of the Hannibal Lecter interrogation. It's kind of similar to that. In fact, that particular psycho thriller, psycho killer, is my favorite character. If I have to talk about the not so good stuff, the plot's good. It's entertaining. It has all the masala. It has all the trauma, but still the dough is not perfectly cooked. Somewhere I feel it leaves certain element which is kind of a thin. It loses the momentum of mystery. Still, it keeps you glued. It keeps you glued. If I talk about the dialogues, if you've read a Chetan Bhagat, definitely it's better than that. But it's more of a cheesy, and sometimes the dialogue becomes cringe. Not all, no, the entire book is cheesy or cringe, but there are times in which I feel the dialogues could have been better. And all the bibliophiles, if watching this, I know it happens that when you read a book, you create a universe, and sometimes that universe creates more drama, that audience, that ambience in that universe which you've created in your head. If that doesn't resonate with what comes out from the book, you feel, hey, I thought of a better world. This is not the same. So that disconnect did happen with me. But then I would say the first half is lagging if I compare it with the second half. If you're starting it, then maybe you would continue liking the journey because the way it feels from the first half is good, entertaining. Though the second half is really binge worthy. Second half is something which really picks up. Say all the 43 books is totally binge worthy, but 43 books is a quite much. I would say give it a pause between 10ish books and maybe it's time to hit the snooze button. Let me know if you feel this book is kind of good. If you've read it, suggest me more such books like that. And if you are to explore this zone, then probably this video would probably help it. This is available on Kindle, like I said. You don't really need to have a fancy Kindle. I read it in this Kindle, and this is a very old Kindle, and this is an ancient Kindle, more like 2013 or 2018 version of Kindle. It is the black and white. It doesn't have Bluetooth. Basically, it's not a paper white. It's black and white. It's less like that. But yeah, let me know if you want a review of each books, or if you want a review of this Kindle. Let me know in the comments below. I'll put that one, and if you want a Hindi version of this particular review, I'll do that also. Till then, let me know if you like this bibliophile review of Jessie Hunt series, Blake Pierce's book series. Then do let me know, and if I get it a good decent amount of likes and views, or maybe comments, decent enough comments. Yeah, I'm just starting. For me, 10 plus count is a very good count. If you want me to make more such bibliophile related book reviews, you know what to do. Till then, if you feel that okay, this effort is justified, press like. If you want to know more about my book reviews or any other conversation reviews on movies, web series, etc., press subscribe and comment. Like I said, whatever your thoughts are going on while watching this video, drop it in the comments below. Feel free.